Fun fact, it's May 2nd, aka the International Harry Potter Day, because on this day, the Battle of Hogwarts took place almost 18 years back now.
Fighters.
Hi NFI, it's been a long time since I've been here, either on screen or in the comment section. Actually, it's been a long time since I've been on YouTube, just period. But we're not here to talk about that. We are here to talk about fandoms. This week's theme is fandoms, and I'm very pleased to kick started with, you guessed it, Harry Potter. I have talked about Harry Potter on NFI once before. I think it was back in January, but I'm not really sure. I'll put the link to that video in the description. And anyone who's watched that video knows that I can very easily spend a long time talking about Harry Potter. So I won't do that. Whoa! Plot twist. But no, for reals though, I am going to be doing something much worse. 100 times more embarrassing. I am going to recite a poem I wrote when I was 12, at max 13, a long time ago. And I'm not the best at poetry right now, but 12-year-old me was a disaster. So, you have been warned. No judgments. Oh, and also, this poem was written before I was exposed to fan fictions and headcanons and, well, just fandoms in general. Like, this is a poem from a time where I was a fan of something without being a part of a fandom. I didn't realize that fandoms existed when I was 12. But yeah, so it doesn't really matter to the content of the poem, but it sort of takes me back to a time when I was a fan of something without being a part of a fandom. So, are you ready for terrible recitals? Someone should do that, you know? Have a YouTube channel called Terrible Recitals and just recite bad poetry. I would watch that. In fact, does anyone want to collaborate with me on that? Hit me up, okay? I'm serious. Okay, so this is ridiculous, but on the first page of this book, of this notebook, I have a letter, and I don't know if you can see this, but it says, "To my visiting queen." It's a letter I wrote to J.K. Rowling, and should I just read this instead of the poetry? No, I probably shouldn't. Even more embarrassing than the poetry. But I do remember that when I was 11, 12, I wrote a letter to J.K. Rowling telling her that she should write an 8th Harry Potter book. And then I thought, what if she doesn't have an idea for the 8th Harry Potter book? So I gave her an idea. But then I thought, is my idea actually translating through correctly? And you know what? It would be better if I actually write the story for her and just let her publish it. So that was my first shot at writing fanfiction. I actually wrote a letter to J.K. Rowling telling her that she should publish fanfiction. And I never wrote that, thank God. So thankfully she does not have a letter from me just telling her about fanfiction. If you're a muggle born, no need to look so forlorn. Purebloods turn out to be like you-know-who. Better join Hermione and her spew. At least she cared for house elves, unlike those who care for none other than wizards. House elves know more magic. Like Harry Potter, their lives are a story of tragic. Left at Dursley doorstep at the age of 1. Since then, friends Harry had none. Good wizards were grateful, thanked him for destroying the fearful. Soon he settled at Hogwarts, with Hermione Miss Smart, Ron all sarcastic, and Hagrid the monster-loving fanatic. With friends came enemies as well. Draco Malfoy wished Harry hell. Malfoy was from Slytherin, wanted Harry to be blown into smithereens. Harry was best at Quidditch, faster than Charlie, he caught the snitch. Used his skill of flying to save himself from dying. He fought valiantly with a dragon. His life took a dangerous turn. People kicked him in the shin. In Tri-Wizard tournament he was forced to take part in. The Dark Lord slowly grew strong. He didn't care about right and wrong. He killed the innocent for being there. He just didn't care. He didn't understand love was the power that can help anyone get through the darkness shower. Love made Harry stronger than him. He will never learn, it seems. Hallows will make anyone conqueror of death. Horcruxes will help one survive on last breath. But Harry didn't care a gallon about his life. He didn't want Dobby to die with Bellatrix's life. Harry was horrible at occlumency. Voldemort was scared of the prophecy. Who knows what will be the end of this fight? Who will be the surviving knight? I cannot even deal right now. I can't believe I'm actually putting this embarrassment out in the world. Oh, I almost forgot. Bad. I'll see you tomorrow.